Hello everyone, welcome to this new season of ENTREZ. My name is Christian Seri. I'm a DFW realtor and I'm a founder of Business Apparel Christ Dallas. I would like to wish you Happy New Year in your family, in your business. And today we have a special guest. I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
Hello everyone, my name is LAQUITTA SMITHH. I am the owner of Pretty Quick Tax Services located in Dallas, Texas, and the offsprings of Ball Springs, Texas.
And this is tax season, right?
It is. This is my season. This is season 16 for me. So
wow.
There's not too much of anything I don't know about taxes. Okay, so I'm just happy to be here.
I'm happy as well. I would like you to introduce yourself. We want to know more about you.
Okay, well, like I said before, I'm pretty much a serial entrepreneur. I've been doing taxes for 16 years, but I also have multiple businesses. I own Pretty Hair Inc., Pretty Hair Inc. Body Contouring, Pretty Quick Logistics Trucking Company, the Slime Label, which is a record label, and Pretty Quick Tax Services, which pretty much funds everything else.
You do everything.
Yes.
Wow. So how did you get started? Because you said you have been in the business for like 16 years.
Yes.
How did you get started?
I actually got started by having a bad situation happen to me.
No way.
Which forced me to get into starting my own tax business, and that's only because I didn't want anyone to have access to my children's information anymore. You know, it's a crime to steal people's information, and so I built my business off having morals to where my clients don't ever have to worry about stuff like that. Wow. You know, you give me your personal information, I would never misuse it or use it for someone else for my own gain. So I started Pretty Quick Tax Services way back in 2007. And here it is, 2023. I'm still going. I have 8 locations and I have 102 people all over the United States that are under my business. So
I would say bravo.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So how did you manage to build all, I would say, empire? But
it took time. It took time, a lot of patience, a lot of prayer, a lot of consistency, a lot of educating myself, a lot of motivating myself to keep going regardless of all the different situations. And it took networking with the right people. Look how I ran into you. Exactly. You know, getting out here, getting the information that I needed, and putting in the work and effort to build up my business. And so far, like I said, it's been flourishing. So thank God that, you know, I'm still here 16 years later. Some people don't make it past year 1, 2, or 3. So, you know, I'm very blessed.
I'm happy about what you said. There is a key word that came to my mind. You said prayer. Prayer it's very important.
I pray all day.
Wow.
I pray all day, from when I get up to what, if I want to get mad, I'm praying. I might not say anything, but in my head, I'm like, Lord, please help me. Don't let this client just get on my nerves. You know, I'm just being 100. But yes, I pray pretty much all day. I pray for my clients. I pray for my friends. I pray for my employees. You know, I pray for my children. I pray for my husband, all that. So I pray all day.
That's wonderful. So you are based in Dallas?
Yes.
Do you have any states? What's the vision beyond all this?
I plan on taking over the southern states, but with me having so many partners that are in all states of the United States, it is not, I don't really need to touch all 50 states to be there. Because if I have someone in a different state, then I can just push them the business. So, because I'm taking over Dallas.
Okay.
You got to take over your home front first.
Yeah.
Then branch out. But I do have a location in Florida as well.
Florida.
Pahokee, Florida.
Okay. That's wonderful. So, being the the leader. You're a leader.
Yes.
Because every day you have to show your vision
right.
to people you work with. And all the time management, how do you do all those things? Because you said tracking, like beauty and tax, how?
Yes, you have to be organized. You have to be organized. You have to plan, pre-plan, and extra plan just in case the plan A don't go right. You know, plan so
A, B.
Yes, you have to, and you also have to delegate. You have to set up your team. I have a structure of a team. It's not just me that allows Pretty Quick Tax to function. I delegate certain things to other people. They take care of those things. We all bring it into a bunch, and it works. So you just have to know how to manage your time, not play with your time and other people's time, and delegate to other people that are strong enough to do the work.
Perfect. I like the answer. Yeah. I like it. So when we started, we said it's tax season, right?
Yes.
So why would I choose you to do my taxes than somebody else, you know?
You would choose me.
What do you guarantee? What's the guarantee?
I guarantee the knowledge. I guarantee the expertise in knowing that I know my stuff. I know taxes in and out. I don't have to go online to tell you what you're going to get, you know, doing taxes.
Some
you can
people
call me
go
up.
Online.
Right,
Give me 1 minute. I'm going to give you the answer.
Yes, it's just me having that time and that experience behind me. I know what I'm talking about. So I can break it down to the simplest format for you to understand what I'm trying to get across to you about taxes, because everyone is not informed on how it works. They think just because they work and go to work and get a W-2, they're supposed to get a tax refund. And that's not true in all cases. So I just try to break it down to the client that may not understand how taxes work. In
simple words. In
the simplest format, and let them be confident that I'm going to get them what they are due as far as taxes. So, you know, and positive energy. You know, we bring the love, we bring the fun. You know, we making it experience when you come to Pretty Quick Tax.
And I noticed it's a team of ladies, right?
Yes, yes.
Do you have any men or?
I have a team. I do have like 4 men on my team, but they're in different states. Okay. I have a couple in Dallas. But I do have some in other states. But it's not just all women on the team. Yes, you see a lot of us as women.
I noticed that.
In the office. But I do have men on my team, and they do very well. Matter of fact, you know, Mike, Boris, Joshua, you know, I could just name a few. So, you know, yeah, they do well.
Wow. This is amazing. And I love what you do for the community.
Yes.
Because I saw few pictures on social media. I think it's in December.
Right.
You're doing some giving away, giving back. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
So last year, I just had it on my spirit that I wanted to give away 1,000 toys. And so on my birthday, November 2nd, I said, hey, this is what I want to do for my birthday. I want to give away 1,000 toys to children for the holiday. So I got with a couple friends, and we created the Tax Queens of Dallas. Okay. And so we did the Christmas giveaway last year, and we did it again this year. This year we were able to bless like 2,000 kids. I rented out the space. It was beautifully decorated. We gave away toys. We gave away food. We gave away shoes. We gave away games. We gave away TVs. We gave away well over 1,000. So it just keeps growing and growing and growing. And I had a friend of mine, Shonda Love. She also has SBS Tax Services. And she also collaborated with me, and we're the Tax Queens of Dallas. So we do that every Christmas. So
I would like to say thank you so much for doing that.
You're welcome.
It's very pleasant to see that. And I was smiling when I saw on social media you put a message. Anybody who's gonna reach out to me today, it's about giving away, right? Can you tell?
Yes,
that was funny.
I said if anybody contacts me today, you're gonna be donated to the Tax Queens of Dallas. Yes. And you know what? Good. They did, and I appreciate each and every donation. Anything if you donated your time, my team came out, they donated their time, they helped to be elves. You know, it takes a community to come together to be able to do something that big. And I'm just so thankful because I do a lot of giving and I never need anything. You know, so that's why I love to give so much, because I was once in a position where I needed to go get toys for my kids. So now that I'm fortunate enough to help someone else, I'm going to do so.
Why not? Yeah. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Let's come back to the tax, because we talk about tax.
Okay.
And you know, in the US, we have 400 people.
Right.
Not everybody is legal. Some people, you know, can work legally, but sometimes the kids, you know, might not be in a legal situation.
Yes.
And how your business can help those parents having their kids living in the US,
right,
but, you know,
don't have a social,
yeah,
right?
something like that.
So I would inform them that they need to get an ITIN number for their children.
And what is the ITIN number?
ITIN number is an identification number that's only used for purposes of filing federal income tax. Okay.
A lot of people don't know about it.
Right. ITIN. That's an individual tax identification number.
Can you repeat that again? That's a very good information.
It's an individual ITIN. ITIN means individual tax identification number. Okay. They have to fill out a W-7 form. You can get that offline on irs.gov. You fill that form out and you turn it back into the IRS, and you get approved or you may not get approved. Okay, and if you do get approved, you get assigned an ITIN number for a certain period of time, and you can file a federal income tax return. Now, they may not get earned income credit or anything like that, but they will be able to file a federal income tax return and may get a refund.
And how long does it take?
It could take anywhere from 30 days to 6 months. You know, and like I said, everyone may not get approved if they don't have the correct documents to prove their identity. So that's where the hard part comes in, if they don't have proof of their children and things of that sort. So that's where I'll be up in the air with that. So I don't like to be the barrier of bad news sometimes.
You were talking about hard time. So in what you do, not every time is you know, time you're going to be laughing and smiling.
Yes.
As an entrepreneur, what's issues being who you are? What issues, you know, sometimes did you go through, or do you face the challenges?
I face challenges every day. It's just about how I react to those things that come my way. I try to, because I do deal with things on a daily basis. Everyone is not going to be happy coming through that door. Everyone is not going to be in a good mood. Your employees may not be having a good day. Someone online may have something negative to say about you. It's just, you got to kind of block those different negative things that are coming your way. Yeah, I block the haters. I block all the bad vibes. I need nothing but peace, love, and happiness coming my way, because that's what I try to send out. So, you know, I do have bad days. I do have things going on in life. Everybody, that life happens. Life it doesn't stop. It's a roller coaster, and there's no book to how you're supposed to react and what you're supposed to do. So you just gotta maintain your composure, keep it positive, try to divert any negativity that's coming your way, and only handle what you can at that time. I'm not big on stressing. When you start having too much on your plate, you start to stress, and that's not good for you. So yeah, no, I'm trying to look as young as I can, you know. So stress brings about.
So you have a lot of businesses.
Yes.
Is it easy to be an entrepreneur, like starting something? Because sometimes it can be scary for some people.
Yes.
They might have the idea, they don't have the money. Right. Sometimes they have the idea, they have the money, but they don't have the motivation, you know, or to do something. You know, how would you, what comment would you say about that? What can you say about that?
For one, you have to get over that fear. A lot of people have all these different great ideas and can do such great things in this world, but they won't get over that fear of doing it. You know, fear keeps a lot of people from being great. You got to get over that fear, or a closed mouth. If you don't know or understand what to do about getting into business, you need to ask somebody.
That's true.
It's people like me out here that'll tell you what you need to do. But guess what? If you don't act on it, or if you're scared to do so, then you're holding yourself back. Don't hold yourself back. It's 2023. The pandemic should have told y'all that you're going to have to bring that hustler out in order to provide for your family. Okay? And it did. So, you know, I just tell people that whatever you want to do, get the knowledge on what you want to do. Do your research. Do your due diligence. If you can't understand fully, get with someone that is fluent in business. Ask them questions or do a consultation. Do what you got to do to get it.
Perfect. Perfect.
Yeah.
Can you tell us, what do you enjoy more in being an entrepreneur?
I enjoy helping people. I enjoy the reactions I get from serving people. Yes, I get text messages every day. You don't know, you know, my lights was off. You know, this money helped me. You know, I was going through, Kiki, you didn't know. It's so many. I cry a lot, but I cry because it is of happiness, because I was able to serve and help someone out of a bad situation. And when they came to me, I might not even knew what was going on. But if I helped them by doing what I do, you know, they tell me they're forever grateful. And that's why I love what I do, because not only do I help my clients, I help my team as well. I help them provide for their families and their children. And that fills me with joy.
Wow. This is I love that. I love that.
Yes.
So would you describe a typical day of of an entrepreneur? I know.
You want to describe my day? Okay, Christian. Okay. For one, you gonna wake up when the what you call those things? They cock-a-doodle-doo. If you're an entrepreneur, you're gonna wake up before the crack of dawn. You have to get up and get an early start. I know everyone may not be an early morning person, but if you get in the habit of getting up early and get your day started early, you can get a lot done.
That's true.
For me, I get up around about 6 something in the morning. Get up, get myself ready to go. Make sure my children are up and he's off to school, because I have a senior. I go to the office. I'm probably the first one there, the last one to leave. Okay, and in between,
after 16 years, still.
Yes, still, and it you become like a robot almost. Once you're doing something for so long, it's just this go mode you get into, to where you kind of have tunnel vision. Yes, it's something that your body understands, and but that's another reason why you have to take care of yourself mentally and physically and emotionally.
How do you do that? To take care
you make sure you eat right, you know,
sleep
eat
well,
right, sleep well, try to definitely get you some sleep, y'all. Sleep is very necessary, because as entrepreneurs, our minds is constantly going. So you can be asleep, but you may not be resting. So you make sure you rest. So on Sundays, I really don't do anything but rest. So you do have to take that time out for yourself and your family, if you have a family, to rest.
That's wonderful. You know, it's a Christian channel.
Yes.
And we would like to ask you to share your favorite Bible scripture, please.
Yes.
When you read it, you're like, okay, this gives me strength.
You know what? This is just something that this Bible scripture, John 1:1, in beginning was the Word. In the beginning of the world, the Word was God, and the Word was with God. And my grandmother used to just repeat this scripture to make us understand.
So you still have it?
I have, yes. It's embedded in my head, and now as an adult, I understand. Everything begins and ends with God. He created us all. It's within His world that we are here, and God is within us. So I understand now why she repeated that. He's the beginning and the end. So that's just something that sticks with me to this day. Yes, R.I.P. my grandmother, because she lived in church. But yes, so that's it.
Spirituality is very important.
Yes.
Because we can go for money, for success, whatever.
Right.
But a lot of people forget about God.
Right.
Like you said, it's very important to take some time. You pray.
Yes.
And pray to God. I want to do this. He can do everything for you, anything for you.
Yes, we're not in control of anything. It's in his doing that everything is transpiring, and even that you're still able to watch this video right here and now, that lets you know that you're a blessed individual, because there's no coincidence. It's everything for his purpose and in his good. So yes, definitely pray, definitely believe in God, because man, I don't know what to tell you if you don't.
Perfect. I love that. So for the young people, like ladies and boys, and even, anybody watching us, want to be like, hey, I like what she's doing. I want to be like her.
Right.
What would you say to somebody who want to start something? Okay. But is like, I don't know how to do it, but I like what's, like the vision, the mindset. What would you say? Definitely
tap into what you want to do or what you love to do. You have to know what you want to do.
That's important.
Sometimes
you ask young people, what do you want to do? I don't know.
Yeah, they don't know. So I tell people to tap in what you like to do. If you're a people person, if you like, talking to people, be a podcast. It's this day and age, we're in that computer age. So a lot of stuff, everything you can find it online. You can pretty much, it's in the palm of your hand. But if not, you can reach out to me. I do business setups, and I will give you all the steps and give you some guidance on how to find out whatever industry you're trying to get into, how to get into it legally and get your business structured the right way going forward. And then you take it from there.
So how can we find you?
You can find me. You can Google Pretty Quick Tax Services. I'm LAQUITTA Schuyler on Facebook, or Pretty Quick Tax Services everywhere else. Instagram, Snapchat, all these different social media sites. What is it? Snapchat?
I don't have Snapchat.
Oh, you don't have Snap? Okay, TikTok. That's what it is. TikTok is taking off, so it's Pretty Quick Tax there as well. So, you can Google me, or you can contact me at 469-420-0062, or via my website, which is prettyquicktax.com.
Perfect. So, what is the vision for this year? What do you want to achieve this year, and even maybe next year?
Yes. My vision for this year is to build a few more bosses.
Ooh, okay. Wow. To empower others.
Yes, to empower, to actually help mold them and put them in positions. And I say that by actually giving them the beginning to end of the business and how to get your business going. And I'm gonna build up 10 individuals before the end of this year to be able to do so.
It's gonna be a kind of a program. People need to subscribe.
Yes, it's gonna be within my business.
Boot camp, or how?
Yes, it's gonna be within my business. Pretty Quick Tax. So I'm gonna build up people to be like me. Okay, I'm gonna build up people to be like me. So of course you have to be a part of Pretty Quick Tax in order to do so. But I'm gonna start inside before I push outside.
Okay. Yes. So this is going to be for this year. How about next year?
This year and next year too. Ain't no telling which path I may go for next year. But this year, I'm going to be molding them up for next year. So next year when I open it up, it's going to be.
Okay. And do you have any event that you're working on this year or something? Like a training session for people? Yes. Do you have anything in pipeline right now?
I open up my after my client appreciation day. I buy out the whole park.
You have a client appreciation
I have a client appreciation day. Yes.
So what do you do in that?
So every year I buy out the water park. Okay. So we have the whole park, two ourselves.
Okay.
And any client that did business with Pretty Quick Tax, they could come out, bring their family and their children, and enjoy the water park.
This is a wonderful thing.
And I'm also giving away a car this year, and I'm giving a car. A car.
You're gonna give it to me?
Oh, okay. So anyone that files with Pretty Quick Tax up until March 31st, they'll be entered into the drawing to get a car. And I'm giving away $5,000.
People are gonna rush.
That's why I don't worry about business, because they come running. I have radio ads going, I have billboards, I have social media. So they come from all areas, and I file all 50 states, so they don't even have to be in Texas to file with Pretty Quick Tax.
This is just amazing.
Yes.
This is just no. It's amazing, because
Thank you.
I remember we met at the networking event,
right?
And we talked, and I was like, this lady, she's inspiring.
Thank you.
And that's what I think.
Yes.
You are a blessing for the community, and help other people, to create other bosses like you.
Yes.
This is something amazing, because most of the time when you reach a certain level, you don't want other people to be like you.
No.
And the program you're working on for next year, I think it's a wonderful idea.
Yes. I mean, that's the whole goal. I'm not concerned about anyone surpassing me. Okay, because what God has for me is for me. So I just want to give the knowledge to those that want to receive it. And however you take off with it, then I'm going to be clapping for you. Because guess what? I helped you start. I helped you. I added my piece to get you where you're going. And so I'm happy with that. Yeah. I'm very blessed. And so what more can you ask for,
So you can help anyone calling you saying, I want to start something. You can help him, like in his business.
It doesn't have to be a tax business. I can help anyone get their LLC started, tell them how to get their business going, how to get their business checking account going, how to get their business credit started. All of the business set up, they can contact me, and I can help them with that.
I love that. Yes. This is a wonderful time, and then it's the first show of the year.
Right.
I'm so blessed to have her talking about tax and stuff like that. Yeah. And maybe there's a question I might ask you. I did not. I don't know if you have anything you want to say that we don't know, or something you want to. I don't know. Or a words to the people are watching us.
Yes, I just want to give words of encouragement to not give up. Believe in yourself. Believe that God has you here for a purpose. Find out what that purpose is, and do not stop until you reach it. The gains of life is going to come with it. The riches are going to come with it once you're moving in your own what you're supposed to be doing. So other than that, stay positive. Give when you can. Put out more positive energy as you can. Pray all day. Pray all day. Okay. And remember to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, wherever social media. Pretty Quick Tax. Pretty Quick Tax Services. Okay. But yeah, and thank you for having me. I enjoyed this conversation, and hopefully it helps someone that is watching. And I believe in what you're doing, so congrats to you as well. This is needed.
Thank you.
This is needed.
Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for this new episode. I'm very, 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 very happy. I was, this time we spent with this wonderful entrepreneur, I hope it's going to encourage everybody. One more time, my name is Christian Siri. I'm a DFW realtor, and I'm the founder of the event called Business Apparel Price. See you next time, and stay blessed.
Peace.